Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about Diddy, the diddler, attacking Shaka Khan? Like what? And we are going to be talking about his alleged BF, boy toy, one of them, should I say, Meek Mill unfollowing him. And we're going to be talking about Joe Budden, who was standing in solidarity with P. Diddy and did not want to utter a word, say anything about him until, present day. So we about to get this party started. Shouts out to Valerie for the donation. Thank you. That was really nice. If you're watching this right now, I appreciate you, babe. Thank you. Wow, that was really, really nice. Come on over, baby. Come on over, love bugs. So we can get this party started. Where y'all at? I'm waiting for a few of y'all to join me. Yes, I am just like, whoa, it just keeps giving and giving and giving. This Diddy story is never ending. What's up, Stephanie? Hey, Trini Love. What is going on? How are you guys? Hey, Amberella. What's up, boo? Hey, Ash. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes. Make sure you all are paying the entry fee to my house. Y'all already know how to do it. It is hit the like button. Hit the like button. That's how you pay the entry fee over here. You hit the like button, okay? Okay. What's up, God's Anointed? Hey, Miss Asha. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Corinne's. I hope I said it right. I think I said it right. What's going on? Okay, so let's get started. And what's up, Enlightening? Yes, we're going to head on over to these Instagram streets. Diddy story going to give us tea all year long. Girl, it's getting crazy up in here. Hey, PJ, hey, Love Jones, girl, those trolls in your previous live were crazy. Always crazy in those vertical lives. They are just, it's a sickness. That's all I could say. What's up, M. Shante? Okay, we heading on over to these Instagram streets. Shouts out to Spiritual World. Shaka Khan's daughter left a comment under Diddy's apology video. Ooh. I'm glad this is happening to you. You got in my mother's face and publicly disrespected her, yelling and screaming like a lunatic. When my little brother tried to get you out of my mother's face, your security jumped my 19-year-old brother. These may be your dark days, but I'm singing and dancing, watching your demise. Shaka Khan, isn't it great, Mom? Wow. And this is what people say. Isn't this great, Mom? Is wild. Now, why was he in Shaka's face, and how come we didn't hear about it? We didn't hear about it because this is how a lot of men in the industry operates. And Shaka Khan is from the 70s, so you could just imagine the brutality and the things that she has had to swallow and turn a blind eye to, because that's how it goes in the entertainment industry. And this is what I keep saying. This is how almost every man in the entertainment industry that has gatekeeper status is on a power trip. He's very egotistical. He's very super arrogant, and not arrogant like just confident, no, but like arrogant like I'm better than all of you peasants. Bow down in the presence of greatness. It very much gives that. Verbally disrespectful and abusive to a lot of people that works for them. They have a God complex, so they feel like they could be just rude and nasty to anybody, and everybody's going to like just do and be whatever it is that they want them to do and be. That's how a lot of them operate. Nobody tells them no. They're surrounded by yes men. If you think the other greats, if you even your favorite female rappers, if you think that they don't act nasty, I done heard stories about some of everybody, except for Beyonce. I've only ever heard good stories about Beyonce, and I'm not sitting up here just capping to y'all. I've only ever heard good stories about Beyonce from insiders. What the hell? And Rihanna, I've never really heard bad stories about Rihanna either from insiders. Okay, what the hell? Shaka Khan is a legend. You mean to tell me this dude had the audacity to disrespect one of the greats? Yes, he had the audacity to do it because he was running around like, who gonna check me, boo? And nobody was checking him. Clearly, until now, until Cassie blew the lid off, nobody was coming forth saying any of these things that he has been doing because he was very powerful. All this hate for someone is really exposing the hearts of people. How are y'all expecting to be forgiven when y'all don't forgive? Are you kidding me? Y'all don't want justice for Cassie. Y'all want to see someone of influence go to jail. That's all. What? First of all, this man has utterly terrorized a lot of people, not just Cassie. Clearly, if he got Shaka Khan's 19-year-old son beat down to the ground, Cassie was not his only victim. Kim Porter was one of his victims, allegedly, because she's not here to speak or fend for herself. But a lot of insiders are coming out to speak on her behalf. And if he was doing it to Cassie, then you best believe he was doing it to Kim. And if you see in that video, the way she was cowering, she just laid there and went limp. She didn't even try to fight back. This is because she wasn't new to that rodeo. And Diddy been out here doing that. He papowed that lady in that nightclub in the 90s. That woman has maintained her story since it happened, but nobody was willing to pick up her story because of how much influence he had and how much money he had and how much power he had. People have been whistleblowing about this man for decades, but nobody has been listening because he's been able to pay off the blogs. It took Cassie coming out to finally blow the lid off. And then for them to come out and have this video proof, he can't even deny that. Because when Cassie initially came out, we all saw the statement of him saying, I deny this. This is in no way an admission of any wrongdoing on my behalf. These people just trying to slander my name. These people is lying like a Persian rug. All they want to do is get some money out of me. That's exactly what was happening. And people were inclined to still try to be on his side because he's Diddy, because he is hip hop culture, because he is legendary. Multiple things can exist at the same time, just like R. Kelly. R. Kelly is legendary as far as his music goes. He is an undeniable talent, but that does not mean that he is not a fucking predator and that he did not abuse his power and authority over folks. That's what they do in the entertainment industry. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell did Diddy do? Whose feathers did this man ruffle in order to be getting exposed like this? Because he no longer has the protection of the powers that be. I don't know what he did, but he's falling from grace real bad. Real bad, real bad. What's going on? How y'all doing? He beat the will to fight out of her. She's used to it. They're not new to this. They're true to this. Beyonce stealing music. Yeah, that part. So I will say that we have heard of Beyonce stealing music, but I've never heard of Beyonce being nasty and rude toward people. That's what I meant. Shaka was a pro-Black Panther when young, and the men in the movement abused her. She went through a lot. Evening. What's up, boo? Cassie had to experience it for a long time to lay and take it. Exactly. She was just wanted it to be over. She was like, okay, maybe if I just lay here, it'll be over. We already go through this all the time. Like, I just want this to be over. And the way he was acting, like, it didn't give, I just did this one time. No, it gives that's your character. Kim Porter fought that demon back, and I believe that's what caused her demise. Hip hop would have happened with or without Diddy Bop. He's not talented, but the artists that came from Diddy that he produced absolutely shaped and molded the culture. Biggie Smalls, Faith Evans, Mary J. Blige, Little Kim. Without Little Kim, we wouldn't have had Nicki Minaj. Without Nicki Minaj, we wouldn't have all of these little bitty female rappers that's running around now. We just got to be honest. He absolutely had a hand in molding and shaping the culture. It is what it is. We don't want to, not him personally, but some people are a catalyst and some people are a conduit. And that's what that man was. Some people is the bridge. Total, exactly. That part. What's up, Chia Seed? Chia Seed, that's cute. He only apologized because he got caught. That part, never apologized to Cassie. And they're trying to say, oh, he couldn't speak her name, and that's why he didn't say Cassie. But he could have said, what I did in that video that you all are seeing right now is disgusting. He could have said that. He didn't even mention it. He said sorry, like he was apologizing because he got caught, not because he was actually sorry to Cassie, because he had been ragging and tagging Cassie for years. And it's so unfortunate. So Raven-Symoné and Joe Budden came out to share their thoughts on his apology video.
Industry of his shenanigans, and it's always been kind of hush hush, put underneath the rug, and now things and windows are starting to open and people are starting to see in. His apology video.
It felt like the most insincere video.
Actually, I was reading his body. I think he's distraught because he knows that his money's about to deplete.
Oh, he's distraught for sure.
I think he's apologetic.
The way, but not for his behavior towards hurting another. I don't think he's apologizing and apologetic for what has happened to Cassie or any of the people he's hurt. I think he's sorry for himself.
I think he's sorry that he got caught.
Yeah.
That's what,
yeah.
He's like, shh. And I watched this girl on TikTok who reads body language as people do speeches. And the one thing that he did was this while he was saying, I'm sorry.
Nod.
And that means, yes, I am. If he was like, I'm so sorry, that might mean that he's not sorry. And he looked at and there's always been rumors in the industry of his shenanigans, and it's always been kind of hush hush, put underneath the rug. And now he engaged, he was looking into himself. So I do feel like he's sincerely apologetic. What for?
We don't know.
Exactly. We hope that it's to Cassie, and we'll see once all of Cassie's legal.
There's no legal.
There's no legal?
No.
Yes, it is. She's suing him, right?
No.
Why not?
There are no legal repercussions because of the statute of limitations. It has been 8 years. No one can charge anything against him. It has been too long.
That's disrespectful. That's something that I want to bring to the government. Trauma is forever. That will for always be within Cassie's body.
Her lawyer did release a statement regarding the video, essentially saying, this is bogus and no one is going to take it seriously. It's a trash apology.
Did he really apologize? I'm going to need him to give her all the rights to, I've been waiting.
No, it was like $50,000. And that was the other thing.
He engaged. He was looking in mouth.
So Joe Budden, they said he shared his thoughts about the 2016 video, calling it disgusting and almost unbearable to watch. He continued to express that he thought Diddy would hide after the video's release. Joe continued to say, but why would you do that when you're just a glutton for attention? So he pops right back out, talk about tone deaf, talk about the inability to read the room. Where are the effing publicists? Where's anybody? And you know Joe is going to be a sympathizer because according to the streets, he's just like Diddy, like a lot of the men in the entertainment industry are. I'm just saying we gotta continuously call it out and call it like it is. Once again, shouts out to the Shade Room. So Harry stepped into the Shade Room and she pretty much said, F out of here. Who? The irony. This is so triggering. I remember Joey throwing me down a flight of stairs and dragging me back into the house and having to talk him into letting me go for hours. This whole ish took me out. So hard to watch. So sorry for Cassie and every other woman who is currently going through it or has ever gone through it. It's tough. Now, me personally, I believe that Joey threw her down a flight of stairs. I believe this. I absolutely believe it. The way he was on Love and Hip Hop, the way they were on Love and Hip Hop, she basically was. I can't remember exactly, but from what I do recall when I would watch when they were on there, she was crying about what all that he had put her through, and he was always apologetic, and he just wanted to make things right. I absolutely believe that he physically abused her. I do. I just do. All of this is alleged, but I believe it. I believe it. And she's not the only woman that had come out and spoke against the fact that he was abusive and was doing weird things with dogs. Like hey. So this is what he said. At the real Tahiri, you are lying. Failed gold digger that has abused, targeted, and manipulated many men. Outside of me, you lack identity, which is why you tried desperately to attach yourself to me over 15 years. The last time I saw you, I purchased a mattress from you and you were happy you made the sale. You were fine then. There was that night at the Starlit 6 years ago when you invited me inside your new place. You were fine then too. You were on my body your entire last stint on Love and Hip Hop and tried your best to disrespect my son's mother in the process. I had to ask producers to keep you away from us like the cancer you are. Yet you continue to slight me online, my name online, because it's your identity. I don't speak to you or about you. Or about you because it's low vibrational. You are a low-level Dykeman con woman that's been lying about you already know for ages. I pray you heal and move on one day. Hopefully, this is our last exchange. Prayers to all the real victims. Now, personally, I feel like multiple things could be true at the same time, and I tell you this all the time. Just because you still are connected and you still talk to your abusers does not mean that they did not abuse you. I'm sorry. We got to be honest. There are so many women and men and children who talk to people that have abused them, who still love them, who still contact them, who has tried to forgive them. And it's because we all are walking around with Stockholm syndrome, and we feel like abuse is real. Even in our relationships with our parents, a lot of us were abused by our parents, verbally abused and physically abused. I don't think any parent should be whipping their children the fuck out the way some of our parents whipped us out. Like, we just got to be honest about it. That is abuse, but we have normalized it in our community. So our mothers, our fathers, they don't say sorry for being verbally abusive or being emotionally manipulative or even being physically abusive. All they do is say, "You hungry? Shut the fuck up before I give you something to cry for. It ain't that serious. Did you do your homework? You want to come with me to the store? I finished cooking. You want something to eat? You want some candy? Here, take this money to go to school tomorrow." That's what parents did. They never apologized for physically harming us and physically scarring us or mentally and emotionally. They always just kept carrying on as things were usual. And when you're accustomed and you're used to it and you're programmed to operate that way, you see that as a form of love. It's just business as usual. Like, this doesn't mean that they don't love me. Maybe they just did a little bit, they hurt me. Yes, it hurt and it cried, but I'm just going to get over it and eat dinner because she called me to get dinner, or she's going to take me shopping and buy me the new Jordans that came out. And she loves me. Can we have real open and honest conversations about how so many of us has been in toxic, abusive relationships with our family and our like friends? Does that make it okay? No, it does not. But just because she continued to interact with him throughout the years does not mean that he did not beat her down to the ground and throw her down the stairs. I'm just sorry. We got to be honest. There's people that's living with people that has abused them, punched them, slapped them, and all sorts of things, and they're still living with them. Look at Krishan Rock and motherfucking Blueface. Look at Ekane, the girl Ekane. I just did a video on her on TikTok. The girl Ekane be getting hands on everything. Her baby daddy be choking her out. He left her stranded 2 nights ago. Took her car keys, took her car. All she had was her cell phone. She didn't have her purse, her wallet, nothing. She was scared. And she's been going through this with this man for years. And she still gets online and makes content with him. And she's still crying that she loves him. This is what happens. We have to be honest about these things. Just because I still kikied with you does not mean that you was not abusive toward me at a time or another. So this is what her response was. "You can say whatever you want about me. Those that know me know I'm not scared of you anymore. You can keep bullying, intimidating the rest. Those that know you and are around you also know the truth. Sad that they continue to enable your behavior. Your time is coming." I believe this. I believe it. And then this is another woman that was on the Love and Hip Hop with them. Her name is Rocky. Shouts out to It's On Site. Rocky Thunder jumps in the chat and names multiple women who are allegedly abused by Joe Budden. Hold your head up, speak your truth. If and when you feel like it. Tahiri, Sin, Kaylin, Yaris, Sharina, Audley, Esther, etc. Hold your head up and speak your truth if and when you feel like it. So, I mean, y'all can do with that what y'all will. At the end of the day, a lot of us are still in abusive relationships, like I said, with our family, or we've forgiven the abuse that we endured at the hands of our family and our friends. Does that make it okay? No, it does not. Can people change? Yes, people can change. However, I feel like when you are really boxing a person out as a grown-up, there's just no coming back from certain things, personally. But a lot of us, we live in toxicity, and we don't like to be honest about it, but it is true. It is not normal for anybody in your family to punch you, spit on you, call you bitches and hoes. That's abusive. That's abusive. Pulling your hair, dragging you, throwing shit in your face. That's abuse. And a lot of us has experienced that growing up as kids, from our siblings, our parents, our aunts, our uncles. That's abuse. You want to say, oh, it's just discipline. No, there's a fine line between discipline and being abusive. I'm sorry for all of the women who's dealt with so much trauma with these men. And then the men will come in my comment section and say, you're angry, you're a single mother, you're this, you're that. And I'm like, well, if I'm all of those things, then it's because a man did that, right? It was because of a man. Instead of telling men to do better and to stop abusing women, stop making women toxic, stop going after young women when you, as a man, as a grown-ass man, got a whole bunch of emotional baggage that you need to deal with too. Men swear they're exempt from having baggage and having trauma themselves and trauma dumping and, you know, imposing all that they have going on, all the mucky and murkiness onto younger women. Child. And then those women that they traumatize and terrorize grow up to be older. And then when you're older now, you're bitter. Sir, I just cannot. I cannot. Child. So, shouts out to the Neighborhood Talk. Meek Mill unfollows Diddy on Instagram. So, Meek Mill unfollowed Diddy. Now, I feel like it's real ironic that him and Young Miami unfollowed Diddy one day apart from each other. This is calculated, and they had a talk with him, and they told him that they had to withdraw his support. That is exactly what happened. Nothing more, nothing less. And they had to do that publicly. But behind the scenes, I still believe that these people are still in cahoots with this man, and these people still talk to this man. That's just what I personally believe. Can't nobody convince me otherwise. Can't nobody convince me otherwise. And then here goes little Duval with his bobble-headed ass up here giving a statement. What's up, Cynthia? How you doing, boo? Hey, Mia. So, shouts out to Spiritual World. Little Duval calls Farnsworth Bentley a real nigga for staying quiet while Diddy faces backlash for the leaked hotel video of him. This is just disgusting. This is what I say. And this is why I do the lives, the vertical live streams that I do. And I've had people say, oh, we don't want you to do that. We want you to just only give the celebrity tea. And we want you to give skincare and hair care. Bitch, first of all, I do my makeup while I'm doing that. We do talk about a variety of things. But it is very important for me to touch on these topics because we are not talking about it enough. And y'all are not hearing about it enough from a person that's packaged like me. Period. These men will get up here and say, not all men, not all men, not all men, not all men. But in this very same breath, they will sympathize, empathize, and put on a heavy fucking cape, a Superman hero cape for men that's terrorizing, raping, traumatizing, and beating women up and down the fucking street. It's disgusting. And it's a fucking sickness. Cognitive dissonance at its finest.
I was just sitting here thinking, like, that nigga Farnsworth Bentley a real ass nigga, bro. Y'all notice that nigga ain't said a motherfucking thing. All this shit going on. He just sitting back and letting it all unfold. You smart, my boy. You're smart. I was just saying.
That's disgusting. Like, why would you get up here and applaud that man for not speaking out? Honestly, and I'm going to stand 10 toes on this. Diddy was running his camp worse than the mafia. People were afraid. And that's why a lot of people did not come out, because they were afraid for their life and their livelihood. When a person has that type of power, especially if you want to continue to make your bread and butter in their industry that they run, that they're the head of, that they're a gatekeeper in, it's so much you could do. It's unfortunate, but now people finally are emboldened to come out and speak. And this is what Meek Mill recently tweeted. Yeah, Duval is disgusting. He is. He also was saying weird stuff about Justin Bieber and his daughter and graping and all sorts of things came out about him. But you see how he's not canceled. Now let a woman do the same half of the things that a lot of these disgusting, deplorable men do. Cancel, period. Cancel. And especially if she monoracial like me, bitch, you're out of here. Scream! Hit the motherfucking door, bitch. But these men, they get time and time again to go and say disgusting things, tweet disgusting things, do disgusting things, inhumane things, treat people like trash, put hands and everything on somebody, and they get another chance. They don't get canceled. It's black male worship at its finest. Yet these same men will get their asses up here and make it seem like the whole world is against them. No, the whole world is for you. Everybody is protecting you. Everybody's coddling you. Everybody's rallying behind you. Even when you are a fucking disgusting trash ass human being, you still get grace. The irony of it all. The forever victims of society. Ciao. Shouts out to Spiritual World. Ooh. Meek Mill tweets, the black community needs therapy over social media, point blank. The points we be trying to make don't lead to anything. Just a bunch of people pointing fingers all day. I talk because I see a generation run by computers. Computers don't suffer, but people do. Meek, shut up. Because what does this have to do with anything? Sir, you say a bunch of nothing all the time. Now, was you screwing Diddy or was Diddy screwing you? Like, that's what we really want to know. Did you see him beating women down to the ground? Like, that's what we really want to know. We want to hear you say it is disgusting and you do not stand behind a man scrubbing the ground with a woman. That's what we want to hear. This, what is you talking about? Shut up. Okay? This is what the people had to say in the comment section. This is the one I've been waiting to see. Social media is just a platform. The ignorance we see online comes from within. Learn how to ignore the messenger and just digest the message. It's a true statement. Of course, we all need therapy. We know that. But social media actually helps to be a form of therapy for a lot of Black people. Let's just start there. Multiple things can exist at the same time. Now, I see a lot of people spilling their guts about things that happened to them. And if they did not have a TikTok page or a YouTube channel, they wouldn't be able to get that off their chest. They wouldn't be able to share, and they wouldn't make other people feel empowered if they didn't see it on social media to come out with their own stories, or to stop living in the shadows and to stop being ashamed and shackled and bound by things that happened to them that caused them to be a victim. So social media absolutely helps victims as much as we do need therapy. Multiple things can exist at the same time. He's actually right in the comments show. All right, I'm not reading this because these people are stupid as all outdoors. I don't got time for this. What's up, Golden? Okay, so I'm gonna sit up here and see what y'all got to say, and then we're gonna come right back because someone sent me a video of a woman just talking about me and, you know, Storm, and we're gonna review that video. We're gonna watch it together and review it. No, we need therapy for our cultural PTSD that we've normalized to survive. Absolutely, we need therapy. Absolutely. Therapy is hella necessary, but hella expensive. We need more melanated therapists and counselors out there in these streets. That's what I was going to do. And I still want to go and get licensed. Yeah, I still need to continue to walk that path as well, because I've always been a therapist. Always. I've always helped people. I've always counseled people. I've always done that. It's just a part of who I am and what I've done since I was a child. But I would like to be like certified. Yeah, bill the taxpayer again instead of the the government. What is y'all talking about? What? I don't get it. For sure, we need to go see that lady. You are helping us now. Aw. Even though they be trying to chew me out day in and day out, I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm 10 toes. Girl, people ain't really been outside since COVID. Social media is therapeutic. Exactly. That's the field I'm going into. It's so needed and not many people have access. Exactly. And this is why we have the conversations that we have over here. Although people saying they just want to see me shut up and dribble. That's kind of how that comment felt to me. Like when LeBron James was just told to shut up and dribble a ball. I feel like that was that person's, even though I know they didn't mean it that way, but they were essentially saying like, bitch, just shut up and do your makeup, or just shut up and like give us a skincare routine, or just shut up and tell us where you got your hair from. Like, that's how it felt. No, I have things to say. I do. And why would I not speak to things that directly affect women? Like, hello, like, bitch, what? And then I did not like how she was like, oh, I know you're gonna cuss me out because you cuss us out when we say something that you don't like or when we disagree. Like, bitch, if you're watching, bitch, and I say bitch with love, that couldn't be the furthest from the fucking truth. You all continuously try to spin this narrative that I am just nasty and rude to my subscribers and to my supporters, and that is a fucking farce. Bitch, you're lying. It's cap. I do not cuss out my subscribers. If my subscribers get up in here and we disagree, I'm going to say, hey, we could agree to disagree. I don't just start cussing them out. Y'all make it seem like I be getting up here talking to my love bugs like, bitch, fuck you. What the fuck, bitch? Don't tell me shit, bitch. Suck a dick, bitch. No, when I'm doing that, I am specifically talking to people that are trolling me, which more than likely are men that's trolling my chat. It gets on my nerves so badly that you all love to continuously to try to spin this narrative that I'm just out here being the wicked fucking witch of Brooklyn, New York, talking to my motherfucking love bugs crazy, just cussing y'all out because y'all don't agree with what I say. Stop the cap. It's a lie. I do not do that. Like, I'm just so over it. I'm so over it. Like, I do not, like, just come on. Stop being so fucking dense, ho. You know that I don't cuss y'all out if I don't agree with what the fuck it is that y'all got to say. We have open communication. Now, if somebody come up in here talking crazy to me and being disrespectful toward me, which a lot of the trolls do, they say really, really nasty things to me. I don't know if y'all be up in the, if y'all see, but those of you who is up in here now, y'all see how they be being really nasty to me. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. And I'm a human. I am a human. So I have a right to say something. Y'all are not about to shame me or try to hush me and make me feel like I can't defend myself, or if somebody coming up in my chat saying nasty, deplorable things that I'm just supposed to ignore it. Bitch, no, I don't always turn a blind eye, bitch. That's not how this works. But to make it seem like I cuss out my supporters, I'm so over it. Like, y'all stop lying. Don't lie. Be honest. Be honest. Especially in the daytime when you are out and about at 3 in the afternoon. I was there behind last time unemployed. But that part, Mia, I don't want to seem like a crazy person, but I really feel like you're my homegirl. Yes. So you definitely helped me with the way I feel right now. I need a friend, and even though I don't know you in person, we all in this together. It's the last week. God's anointed, you be up in there. You see how those people be really chewing me. They done called me fat. They called me a trans. They be saying all types of crazy stuff. I just be like, LJ has never cussed us out over a disagreement. She was snatching edges off of disrespectful trolls. Thank you, Stars Above. Because why do they keep doing that? Like, I'm just like, why do y'all want this to be the narrative so bad that I just be cussing out my goddamn supporters and my subscribers? When I do not do that. I don't do it. And honestly, I do care. I care that people are trying to make it seem like I treat you all badly. That I do care. People be like, oh, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck. I care. I do care when people make it seem like I just am really out here cussing y'all the fuck out. I care about that because I care about y'all. I care about y'all. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't. I'm a person too. I'm a person. I'm a person. Girl, I always have spent your afternoon. You always you repent after my Not you repent after my afternoon, like, cause it be getting crazy up in there. It be getting crazy. That's been the narrative since that snake viper. Oh, you right, Mia. You right. You right. Yep. They ain't got no motion at all in here. Be silly. That part. Yeah, it be trolls. I see it. That part. I'll be ready to unload this mouth. I get mad. I'm just like, why y'all try to make it seem like I be cussing out my motherfucking love bugs? I love them. I don't be cussing them out. You should not care. We know what's really good. We here to drag trolls right on. Yes, y'all definitely be in the comment sections going back and forth. But I do care because I really do love y'all. Like, I don't like that people keep trying to make it seem like that. And then they go over to other platforms and they say these things. And I'm like, damn, like, for people that don't know me or that they really don't watch my show, they would really think that I was just a bitch that cussed out her supporters. And I'm like, damn, like, that's not, I mean, like, we be cussing them too at that period. Jeez. It's okay though, Love Jones. The real ones know they are your escalators. Period. We're gonna build a bridge. We're gonna use that hate to build a bridge to the next tier. Shouts out to y'all. Sometimes it'd be fun cussing out the trolls. I work from home and I get to cuss freely. It do be fun. It do. But it be the trolls. I do not cuss out my supporters. I think that a lot of your trolls get turned on by you cussing them out. I think so. You hold your own very well. Thank you, Tay. I think so too. It's like a kink. It's like a kink. I be cussing them. We really do be cussing them out during these live. All of us. It don't even be just me. The only difference is y'all can hear me and we can only see what y'all typing. That is funny. We love you, babe. I love y'all. We know the truth. These mofos lame. That part, weirdos, period. Your channel would not be growing. Exactly. That part. With that being said, so I'm going to end this and then I'm going to come right back. So make sure your notification bells are on. I'm going to grab me something to drink and I'll be right back. Like legit, like in like 5 minutes. I'm going to set a new, yeah. So I'll set the next live for 8:20 and I'll be right back. All right. Love y'all. Spread love, the way. I look shiny.